Hello, my fair friends. I'm Ruby Ruse. This is Baby Bunny, and welcome to Fairy Fortune. Today's question comes to us from Anonymous, who asks, my friend and I just got into a terrible fight, and I'm wondering, should I apologize? Or should she? Well, good heavens, Anonymous, I'm so sorry to hear about the troubles between you and your friend. Let's see what the Fairy Fortune cards have to say for you today. Puella the Peri appeals, but always she changes her deals. She's fickle and feigned and hardly restrained. You'll never predict how she feels. The dragon now holds you in sight. You freeze in such fright at your plight. You've earned her respect, but quickly collect, her favor will wake appetite. Letitia Leshy sings true, he never keeps secrets for you. He jumps just for joy, delight to deploy, such frolicsome fun will ensue. Well, Anonymous, in a 3-card Fairy Fortune reading, the first card, in this case, Puella the Peri, represents you and what you're bringing to the table in this situation. Now, Puella is very feisty, and she changes what she says all the time. And in this case, it seems to me that Puella the Peri is representing you, Anonymous. It seems to me that perhaps in this situation, you didn't have all the facts. So you asked me if perhaps you should apologize or should she. And with Puella the Peri here, I'm thinking that perhaps you acted a bit rashly and said some things that you didn't necessarily mean to say. And also, I'm beginning to think that maybe, as I said before, you didn't have all the necessary facts before you. So that's leaning to me that perhaps you should be the one that apologizes. Now, the second card in a 3-card Fairy Fortune reading represents the question. Now, in this case, your question, Anonymous, was, I just had a fight with my friend. I'm wondering, should I apologize or should she? In this reading, I'm thinking that this is going to represent the outside force. In this case, your friend. If you are Puella, then the head of the dragon represents your friend in this situation. Now, definitely the head of the dragon is a bit of the position of power here. That suggests to me that you might want to analyze what you and your friend had an argument about and go back and see, like what I said with Puella, if perhaps maybe what your friend was trying to say to you was in fact true. If it was an argument over emotions, I want you to think very carefully. If your friend told you that something you said hurt her, that is the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you were right, Anonymous. What matters is her feelings. That doesn't mean that you have to tell her that she's right when she's wrong. But you can tell her, I'm sorry what I said hurt your feelings. How can I make this better for you? Because friendship is ultimately the most important thing here. So, bear in mind that your words have power and they can cause other people to be hurt. So with that said, as I said, the head of the dragon is a bit of the position of power. It seems to me that perhaps your friend was in the right and perhaps you might have been in the wrong. If that's the case, your friend is very open to reconciliation. So I would go ahead and bring that peace offering. I would consider things that you really enjoy doing together. Is there a favorite coffee shop that the two of you share? Why don't you send her a text message, invite her out to that coffee shop, and see what she has to say? I think that that would be a great idea. Or perhaps the two of you are really into the same band. Why don't you send her a video of one of your favorite songs? She would most assuredly appreciate that, because you do mean something very much to her, and she misses you. The third card in a 3-card fairy fortune reading represents how these two concepts work together. So in this case, you and maybe perhaps being a little rash, your friend being open to reconciliation, and how are those things going to come together in the outcome? Well, in this case, you have Letitia the Leshy, which is always a happy and joyful outcome. Anonymous, I hope that you extend that branch of friendship to her and offer that white flag of truce, because this friendship is so important and it's so beautiful, and the two of you really belong together. So I hope that maybe you can extend something for your friend. She loves you very, very much. In any case, please let us know in the comments, Anonymous, how things worked out for you. We're always here to listen. If the rest of you enjoyed this fairy fortune today, I hope you'll give Bunny and I a thumbs up. If you would like to have your question featured on the show, you should place your question in the comment section below. However, if you would like to remain anonymous, as our friend did today, you can always send me an email at rubyruse@fairyfortunes.com, and in the subject line say anonymous question for YouTube. You can also follow us on Facebook. We're there at Fairy Fortunes by Ruby Ruse. And finally, if you cannot wait for the lottery to be chosen at random from the comments or sending us an email, you can always visit www.fairyfortunes.com, where Bunny and I offer fortunes for as low as $3. Something else that I wanted to share with you. Dun, 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 dun. Bunny's very excited. Can you see how excited he is? We wanted to let you know that if you live near the Elgin, Illinois area, Bunny and I will be appearing in person at the World of Fairies Festival, and that's coming up August 4th and 5th of 2018. So Bunny and I hope that we will see you there. Until next time, thank you so much for joining us today, and have a fairyful day.